Hey guys, Angel Ben 94 here, and holy cow, Ark Survival on the Xbox One. Holy cow, I've been waiting for this for a long time, guys. You have no idea. First off, I want to say this was the trial. The reason it's not the full game, or that I don't have the full game right now, is because I do not have enough money to buy this, unfortunately. Christmas, and other reasons as well, have taken up my money. So yes, but as soon as I get money, or one of my friends has said he might pay for it, depending on which happens, most likely I'll end up having to pay for it, and that will most likely be around February at the latest, because that's when I'll be getting my tax return check. So that will be fun. Another month away. But anyway, guys, I wanted to get into this because of the fact that if you guys are on the fence about getting this game, like you don't know if you're going to get it or not, try the trial. Like the trial, not a lot of games do trials. And so if you get the trial version of this game, you're able to play for a full hour. A full hour you get to play this game. So you get to understand the game mechanics, how the controls work, everything. Play it for an hour, see what you think of it. For being a console game, it has really good graphics. I mean, it has really good graphics. To be honest, I play Ark on my laptop, and I know people will say laptops aren't the best thing to play games on. Yes, I know, I understand that. The thing is, though, is that's all I have. I don't have a desktop. So, like, my recording software, my games, my editing software, everything that I use is on this one laptop. And I even use my laptop to play Ark Survival Evolved. Guys, I have over 280 hours into this game on Steam on my PC. And I don't get good graphics like this. The only thing that I don't really care for is the shiny effect when you look out in the water during like midday or starting off. There's that shiny effect to it, and it's just it's kind of annoying. I don't really care for it. You know, when you're first starting off, it's kind of weird to have that happen. But anyway, there were a few topics I wanted to get into. Is one, these dilos are annoying as heck. Literally, it's annoying. I was killed 2 times by dilos, 1 time by raptor, which gets on to my next point. Don't go into the woods. Raptors will screw your day up, or any other carnivore on this island will destroy you. In fact, as you can see here, there's a bunch of copies attacking me, and if I didn't have to be honest, if I didn't have that pike, or my 2 pikes that I go through in here, I'm pretty sure I would have been killed, because these things are vicious in numbers, and I didn't want to have to punch them all. So I'm glad that I had a spear for this. Another thing, the controls are actually fairly easy to pick up. Any gamer, whether you be PC or console, you completely know that any game is kind of similar to another, and you can instantly pick up the controls fairly easily if you play on that system a good chunk. So like Xbox players, you will instantly be able to recognize some of these controls and be like, oh yeah, I know how to do this. It's second nature to some of you people, console gamers and PC gamers are actually a lot alike in a lot of different regards. Yes, I am a console gamer, and yes, I do play some games on the PC. The thing is console gamers and PC gamers, the way they are alike in a lot of ways is, one, we can pick up the controls to any game for our system rather easily. If there's a game that comes out, we're able to play it, we're able to record it, we're able to do pretty much the same thing. There's a difference. Frames per second, and just overall stability of the game. PCs automatically have better stability than consoles. This is true. Yes, I understand this. To be honest, I prefer console to PC. That may change because I am wanting to get a better stronger computer, an actual desktop, later on in my future, and I may change and go over to PC gaming. However, I'm going to keep my Xbox because I got a lot of friends on my Xbox, and I don't see me wanting to play every single game on my PC. I know some of you will be like, oh, you can make new friends on PC if you go complete PC. Yeah, the thing is money is also an issue though as well. You have to remember that. You can't go straight up and be like, oh, I'm going to go get the best PC ever and just do all that. No, you need to have money for that. And that's something that not a lot of people are able to do. Not a lot of people are able to get beastly computers or even upgrade their PC whenever they want. Some people are able to do that. I'm looking at people who are mainly YouTubers, and they're able to pay for all this stuff from other reasons. Something I also want to get into is the crafting. It's actually fairly simple to craft. I see a lot of similarities between the Xbox One version and the PC version in a lot of regards to this game when it comes to crafting and controls. The one thing that I didn't like is the thing that I did like, not that I didn't. I wanted to clarify on that. But one of the things I liked about this game is the fact that in the PC version, I found out that if you go into like a pond or something, you don't have to go underwater to get your drink. Like when your little water meter goes down, you can go in and you can stand in the water and hit E, and that will that's for PC. And it's your gather button, and you can gather water and drink it doing that. You don't have to submerge yourself. Another thing is, it's also your ride button for PC. PC E is for gathering and also for collecting. In this game, Y does the exact same thing as the E button does on the PC. So that's something that you guys should probably know if you're going to go down this route. Not a lot of games do trial versions to their games anymore, guys. It's all either buy it or you get screwed with it. That's just how it is. There's not a lot of games out there anymore that will be like, hey, you want to try our game first? Go ahead. PC, they don't offer that, unfortunately. It's kind of saddening that they didn't do that. You have to buy it. But PC, I can understand why they went down that route. Because it's actually easier to do certain things on the PC than it is to do on the Xbox One. And then other people will say it's also the same as doing it on the Xbox One or consoles, whatever. It's a war that I'm not going to get into because I don't want to have a system war. There was a console war, and now there's a system war. There's always been a system war ever since consoles have come out. In this game, I have to make things symmetrical. If you guys don't know what I mean by that, is I can make things fully symmetrical, or I can make things slightly symmetrical in some aspects. The reason I say that is because Minecraft, my cousin got me addicted to that a few years back. You've seen it on my channel before, PC, Xbox 360, Xbox One. I've played it on those systems. And I've recorded it and I've posted it on YouTube. One of the things I cannot wait for this game, though, for Ark, is the fact that once I get it, the way that you can do a multiplayer, you can host a non-dedicated server on your Xbox. Now, hosting a non-dedicated server is pretty much just having Minecraft for Ark. It's kind of the same idea, where you can have online, and people can join your game, but the second you get off of the game, the server goes down. So if you have friends that were playing and stuff and you weren't on it, you're just kind of, they won't be able to play it on your world, and that's just pretty much it. Which I can, understand because it's just certain things. But one of the things I didn't like, though, is in order to host a dedicated server, it takes up your Xbox. So let's say I wanted to host a dedicated server where it's always on. Friends can join anytime, any place that they want to, and it's one of those things, where I would have to have a secondary Xbox for that. I'd have to have an Xbox that would be hooked up to where it would take the load of that entire server, and just be able to hold everything that is going on in that world. Now, having a undedicated server, it's like Minecraft, where your Xbox takes kind of the load and you get better performance because you don't have to load everything in. It's already loaded in. It's, you get better, frames by doing that. But the thing is you can't keep your server online unless you wanted to keep it online. Which, if you kept it online, you would die a lot. 24-hour period, you not being on, but your friends are all playing still for 24 hours. That's an insane amount of friends that would be playing if you did that. But your guy would starve to death. A lot. Even if your friends, put you to sleep with narco errors or something, or you fell asleep, they could force feed you with food. But at the same time, they also have to force feed you with water and stuff like that, and then they would kind of have to babysit your character. And that's no fun for them, no fun for you, because it detracts from the gameplay experience there, for them anyway. And then you would most likely be dying because someone would get off who was feeding you and not inform other people about it, and thus you would end up dying. Or a carnivore would just come in and wreck your day. That's another option. So, yes. The building is actually fairly easy. Snap points, easy to do. It's not difficult really at all. Once you start crafting, or just building, building. Once you start building, it's fairly simple. It's not all that, difficult to learn how to build in this game. It's very, very simple. The controls are easy to pick up. I've mentioned before, if you're a console player, you'll pick up the controls either whichever console you're on. PC gamers, you'll understand it easily. It's just, right now I'm being a parrot repeating myself over and over again. Like a broken record. Let's see. The Dillos are a bunch of pain in the asses. Most annoying creature in the game so far. The controls are easy to pick up. The gameplay, one of the things I noticed with the gameplay was, for the console, there'd be times where I'd be looking at a fire, and I would turn away. I would get a certain frame loss for a little bit. That's one of the things I noticed in the game but you have to remember this game is unfinished. It's not going to be a finished game until June of 2016 is the date that they say it's going to be the full game will be released. And I have to say, with what they have put in this game so far, it feels like a full release game. It doesn't feel like early access at all. To be honest, this game is going to have, just for being early access on the Xbox and everything, this game is going to have a lot more stability than a lot of AAA titles do. This isn't a AAA title. This is was originally an unknown studio, Wildcard Studio. I'd never heard of them before this game, and I'm pretty sure no one heard of them before this game either. But they put this game out on early access about 6 months ago on Steam. And it took off like wildfire, guys. They sold over 2 million copies on Steam early access in 6 months. 6 months, they sold over 2 million copies of this game, and it wasn't that big of, I didn't hear about it. I didn't hear anything about this game at all, and then I'm just looking through videos trying to figure out what to watch, and I see Ark Survival Evolved, and that's how I got into it. And now I have over 280 hours just in the PC. Once I get this on Xbox, I'll have over 1,000. I'd probably have about over 1,000 to 1,500 hours within a month, depending. But yes, it's insane. I've spent well over that amount of hours in Minecraft. That's just insane to think how much hours I put in Minecraft. I can't even fathom that. But I've easily put in over 1,000 hours of Minecraft by now. Let's see. The animals look really good for like their size and everything. The Brontos look amazing. The Dilos, the Trikes, the Stegosauruses, the T-Rexes. Haven't seen them yet in the Xbox version, but I have seen them on. I have seen them through like a trailer and stuff like that, and it looks really, really good, guys. So like all the animals are looking amazing. Just everything that I've seen looks really good. The underwater looks amazing, guys. I cannot stress how beautiful this game truly is. It's an amazing looking game for console and amazing looking for PC as well. One of the things I also want to jump into, guys, is a lot of people were thinking that this game was going to have a lot of problems early on coming to consoles. From the hour gameplay that I had, it doesn't seem like it has all that many problems. In fact, in this game, I ended up running into some Ichiosauruses, some turtles, Dilos, obviously, a raptor, a Carno, a Trilobite, Trikes. I've seen a Bronto. What you see in this game, guys, is amazing. I cannot stress it enough. This is honestly an amazing game. If you guys are on the fence, buy the trial pack for the Xbox One. Just try it. That's what the trial is. It's a free download, and you get an hour of gameplay. I mean, if a half an hour doesn't suit your fancy and you need more time to think about it, play for the full hour. Make your decision once you play for the full hour. You can completely understand what the game is about once that hour is up. There are still a lot of mysteries to this game that are still coming up that we don't know yet, guys, that a lot of players don't know about. But to be honest, from what I've seen, this game is not disappointing one bit. But until next time, guys, this video has to end. Thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff, guys. But until next time, guys, peace.